Hello everyone, my name is Suyash and I on the behalf of Select Effort brings you the weekly current affairs from 14th to 20th September. If you're preparing for Bank PO, RRB, SSC, CHSL, PSC or any other competitive exams, you can mail us for help at selecteffort@gmail.com, or if you simply want to have a conversation with us, you can check the link given in the description box down below. So without any further ado, let's start today's video. So first news comes is new Chief Minister of Gujarat. The options are A. Vijay Rupani, B. Bhupendra Patel, C. Nitin Patel, D. Bhupesh Patel. Gujarat is a very big tourist attraction now for the Statue of Unity, and very recently this Stadium Motera was also renamed as Narendra Modi Stadium. So the answer is Bhupendra Patel, B. And what are takeaways from the new chief ministers from other states are also appointed, and Assam it's Hemant Biswa Sarma, and from Uttarakhand it's Pushkar Singh Dhami, and from Tamil Nadu it's M.K. Stalin, from Karnataka it's Basavaraj Bommai. Also, there will be few governors also appointed for the given states. For Nagaland, we have Professor Jagdish Mukhi. For Uttarakhand, we have Lieutenant General Gurmeet Singh. And from Punjab, we have Banwari Lal Purohit. Moving on to the next question. The next is French movie happening by Audrey Diwan wins the Golden Lion at Venice International Film Festival. What is the name? Options are El Eventment, option B, On the Hand of God, option D, Parallel Mothers, and option D, The Lost Daughter. The correct option is A, El Eventment, and this is the picture of her. The takeaways are the Venice Film Festival, the French movie El Event happening by Audrey Diwan wins the Golden Lion at the Venice International Film Festival, and the runner-up honor went to the Paolo Sorrentino Hand of God, and Jane Campion won the Silver Lion for the Best Director for her period epic The Power of a Dog. And Penelope Cruz won the Wallopy Cup for the Best Actress for her performance as a new mother in Parallel Mothers. And John Ursula was awarded for the Wallopy Cup for the Best Actor for On the Job, The Missing 8. The next question is, according to UNEP or UNEP, which variant of petrol has been eradicated from the globe? The answer is here, leaded petrol. The United Nations Environment Programme has recently declared that the use of leaded petrol has been eradicated from the globe. This is seen as a major milestone in safeguarding human lives and environment, since this is the first expected to prevent 1.2 million premature deaths globally. Lead is added to low quality petrol to increase its octane number and hence enhance engine performance. So next question, India's government target of producing power from rooftop solar panels by the year 2022 is, the options are 15 GW, 25 GW, 15 GW and 40 GW. So the correct answer is 40 GW. And next question, the cyclone Chantu drenched Dash on September 12 as the storm center passed the island's east coast. The correct option is D, Taiwan, and some part of China was also got affected by this cyclone. And as you can see the map here, so this is Taiwan here, and some part of China also got affected here. And Taiwan, officially the Republic of China, is a country in East Asia. It shares maritime borders with the People's Republic of China to the northwest and Japan to the northeast and the Philippines to the south. The capital is Taipei City. The president is Tsai Ing-wen. The next question is, which of the following Indian state has recently launched the initiative of medicines from the sky to use drones for delivering drugs and vaccines? The options are A. Madhya Pradesh, B. Tamil Nadu, C. Uttarakhand, D. Telangana. The answer is D. Telangana, and the Union Civil Aviation Minister, who was recently elected, Jyotiraj Scindia, has launched an initiative named Medicine from the Sky in Telangana, under which drugs and vaccine will be delivered using drones. And so this is a question also from the country Lebanon, who Daesh has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Lebanon. The options are Hassan Diab, Aziz Akhannouch, Najib Mikati, and Michael On. So here you can see this is Lebanon. Its neighboring countries are Iraq and Jordan. So the correct answer is C. Najib Mikati. And the new government has been announced in Lebanon over a year after the previous administration quit the following the devastating Beirut port explosion. So basically the government there quit because of the devastating explosion which took place in Beirut, and Najib Mikati, Lebanon's richest man, became the prime minister, a position he has held twice before. So this is the third time he's going to hold the post. And Lebanon had been without a proper functioning government since then. Prime Minister Hassan Diab resigned days after the massive blast of August 4, 2020 destroyed Beirut port and the surrounding area. The explosion, caused by the improperly stored ammonium nitrate, killed 203 people and injured at least 6,000 others and left billions of dollars of damage. You can see Lebanon is a country here, and the capital is Beirut, and the president is Michael On, and the prime minister, which I talked about earlier, is Najib Mikati, and the currency is Lebanese pound. And this is a flag of the country. So the next question is, India has launched the Climate Action and Finance Mobilization Dialogue, CFMD, with which of the following country? The options are Australia, Germany, United States, and Japan. The option is C. Answer is C, United States. And so the takeaway is that India and the United States of America have launched the Climate Action and Finance Mobilization Dialogue, and it will strengthen the India-US bilateral cooperation on climate and environment. The next question is, which of the following Indian state has recently launched the millet mission to become the hub of millet in India? It's very clear from the map what state I am talking about, but still the options are Chhattisgarh, B. Gujarat, C. Odisha, and D. Tamil Nadu. The correct answer is A. Chhattisgarh. And in Chhattisgarh, the CM Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel has announced the launch of Millet Mission, which aims to provide proper price rate to farmers for minor cereal crops. And Chhattisgarh is a heavily forested state in central India and is known for its temples and waterfalls. The famous river that passes through the state is River Mahanadi. And the next question is, the government of India observes the Hindi Day on. Options are A. 13 September, B. 14 September, C. 12 September, and D. 11 September. The answer is B. 14 September. And in India, Hindi Divas or Hindi Day is an annual day celebrated on 14 September to celebrate the popularity of Hindi as an official language of the country. Next question. Dash states have achieved the top position in the installation of off-grid solar lamps under PM Kusum. The options are A. Rajasthan, B. Haryana, C. Punjab, and D. Kerala. The answer is B. Haryana. The takeaway is that Haryana has topped among all the other states of the country in terms of installation of off-grid solar pumps under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Uttan Mahabhiyan, that is PM Kusum, as per the data by the Union Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. And the governor of Haryana is Mahendra Dattreya, and the capital is Chandigarh, whose capital, which also has capital city of the state Punjab. The chief minister is Manohar Lal Khattar. And the next question is, which of the following organization has developed a new API to enable checking of COVID-19 vaccine status? Options are Arogya Setu, CoWIN, AIMS, and ICMR. And the correct answer is B. CoWIN. The takeaways are that CoWIN has developed a new application programming interface called Know Your Customers or Clients Vaccination Status KYC VS. This will enable the entities to check an individual status of vaccination through CoWIN. To use this API, an individual needs to enter his or her mobile number and name. Thereafter, they will get an OTP or one-time password which they have to enter. In return, the CoWIN will send a response to the verifying entity on the individual status of vaccination. CoWIN, the COVID Vaccine Intelligence Work, is an Indian government web portal for COVID-19 vaccination registration, owned and operated by the India's Ministry of Health and Family Affairs. The next question is, the country that will host the Quad Summit on 24th September is, options are India, USA, Australia, and Japan. The correct option is B, USA. And the US President Joe Biden will host the Prime Minister Scott Morris of Australia, Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India, and Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga of Japan for the first ever in-person Quad Summit. And PM Modi will meet the US President Joe Biden for the first time. And so, what is Quad? Quad is a group of 4 countries, that is the United States of America, India, Japan, and Australia. Who became the brand ambassador of Beti Padhao Beti Bachao in the state of Rajasthan? The options are A. Bhavna Patel, B. Vidya Balan, C. Avni Lakhera, and D. Manushi Chillar. And the answer is C. Avni Lakhera. Avni Lakhera, who won the gold medal in shooting competition at Tokyo Paralympics, was nominated as a brand ambassador of Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. That's key. The next question is, which country will organize the International Climate Summit 2021? The options are A. India, B. Canada, C. Europe, and D. Russia. The correct option is A. India, and India International Climate Summit powering India's hydrogen ecosystem took place in September 2021. Norway participated as a country and knowledge partner. Hydrogen is considered as one of the cleanest fuels for transportation as well as power generation application. It will be a key component for India's vision to have 450 GW capacity of renewable energy by 2030. And the Indian government has announced a national hydrogen mission 2021 to 2022 to support this green shift. Also, the Norway recently announced a new hydrogen strategy that aims at contributing towards the process of developing new low emission technology and solutions. Therefore, participation at the summit comes at a crucial point in furthering Norway-India cooperation on hydrogen and green technologies. More than 2,000 national and international scientists are expected to connect with the event, which will likely be streamed in over 150 countries. Next question is, which state of India will host the Defense Expo 2022? So this is the logo for Defense Expo 2022, and the options are A. Assam, B. Gujarat, C. West Bengal, and D. Karnataka. The correct option is B. Gujarat, and the takeaway is that the 12th edition of Def Expo will be the first ever major defense show in Gujarat. And also the Def Expo, the flagship event of the Ministry of Defense, has got a new destination. The next edition of Def Expo, Asia's biggest land, naval and internal homeland security systems exhibition, will take place at Gandhinagar in Gujarat from March 11 to March 13, 2022. So the next question is related to the which International Day of Democracy, and is which of the following days is celebrated as the International Day of Democracy every year. It's very clear from here. It's 15th September. But still the options are 11th September, B 12th September, C 15th September, and D 16th September. And the theme for that is strengthening democratic resilience in the face of future crisis. Next question is, the country that will host the Asian Summit in November 2021 is Indonesia. Here, Brunei is here, Singapore is here, and Laos is here. So which of the following four countries will host the Asian Summit? And the correct option is B, Brunei. The total members are 10 members, and these are the members, the members are Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, Philippines, Brunei, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. And India is not a member of ASEAN. That is the main point to be noted. And the 39th Asian Summit will be held in November 2021. It will be hosted in Brunei under the leadership of Sultan Hassan Al Bolkiah. At 2022 Asian Summit will be hosted by Cambodia, and will also be chairman from there also. And the 2023 Southeast Asian Games will be hosted in the city of Phnom Penh in this country of Cambodia. Next question is, Dash will launch the 4 space tourists for the first time on a 3-day trip in space. The options are NASA, option B ISRO, SpaceX, none of these. The answer is C, SpaceX. The 4 people, none of whom are professional astronauts, will strap themselves in a capsule atop of 200-foot tall SpaceX rocket that will blast them past the speed of sound up to 17,500 miles per hour. This mission, dubbed Inspiration 4, is the first orbital mission in the history of spaceflight to be staffed entirely by tourists or otherwise non-astronauts. A 3-day journey will see the quadrant free flying through the Earth's orbit, whipping around the planet once every 90 minutes and taking the panoramic view of our home planet. And yes, for all 3 days in space, the passenger will all have to share a special zero-gravity friendly toilet located near the top of the capsule. No showering will be available, and the crew will have to sleep in the same reclining seats they will ride in during launch. The next question is, who among these Indians is not in the Times Magazine 100 most influential people of 2021? The options are PM Modi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, option B Mamata Banerjee, Chief Minister of West Bengal, and Adar Poonawala, D Ratan Tata. The option is D. Ratan Tata. PM Modi, Mamta Banerjee, Adar Poonawala among the Times magazine's 100 most influential people of 2021. The list includes the US President Joe Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, Chinese President Xi Jinping, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan, the former US President Donald Trump, and also the co-founder of Taliban, Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar. And the next question is related to Ozone Day and which United Nations International Day for Preservation of Ozone Layer is celebrated on. Option A 7th April, option C 16, option B 16th September, option C 21st June, and option D 22nd March. The correct option is B 16th September. So what is an ozone layer? As you can see from the picture, this the area between the stratosphere and the troposphere is known as the ozone layer. And the takeaways from the major important dates which you need to learn are the 22nd March World Water Day, 7th April World Health Day, 21st June World Yoga Day, and 5th June World Environment Day, 16th September World Ozone Day, and 1st December World AIDS Day. And the ozone absorbs much of the sun's ultraviolet radiation, and without ozone layer, UV radiation or the ultraviolet radiation would cause mutations in most living cells. And also the use of chlorofluorocarbons and CFC as the coolants in refrigerators and air conditioner threatens the ozone layer. Each CFC molecule can break down thousands of ozone molecules. This will resulting ozone hole that has appeared in the Earth's atmosphere, leading to the increased incidence of skin cancer. Next question is which e-commerce platform has announced the launch of Kisan Store? Options are Flipkart, Amazon, GeoMarket, BigBasket. The correct option is B, Amazon. Amazon India has launched the Kisan or the Farmer Store to store its platform, meaning which made exclusively for farmers. The Amazon Kisan Store was launched by Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar. And now the farmers can buy farming tools, seeds, crops, and protection for other farming tools on the Amazon platform. This aims to make the agriculture inputs available to the buyers at competitive prices, which will be added to the convenience of delivery at their doorsteps. The next question is Rajiv Gandhi National Park, which has been renamed as Orang National Park, is located in which Indian state? The options are A, Andhra Pradesh, B, Karnataka, C, Assam, and D, Uttarakhand. The correct option is C, Assam. The takeaway is that the Assam government has decided to rename Rajiv Gandhi National Park as the Orang National Park. This Assam park is located on the banks of the river Brahmaputra. And among the following fuels of energy, which of the following is most environment friendly? Options are ethanol, biogas, CNG, hydrogen. The correct option is D, hydrogen. Next question is which of the following countries hosting the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO summit in 2021? And the options are A, China, B, Uzbekistan, C, Tajikistan, and D, Russia. The correct option is C, Tajikistan. And the 21st meeting of the SCO, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the Council of Heads of the State will be held on September 17 in Dushanbe, Tajikistan. And the meeting will be chaired by the Tajikistan President Emomali Rahman. The takeaway is the SCO was established in the year 2001 The member countries are 8. India joined in 2017. So in 2021, it will be held in Tajikistan, and in 2022, it will be held in Uzbekistan. The next question is, when is the International Red Panda Day? Day raises the awareness of the urgent need of conservation. The options are A. 17 September, B. 18 September, C. 21st September, and D. 22nd September. The correct option is B. 18 September. I've informed you about these. You need to memorize these. These are very important days you might need. And 18th also there's additional day, the 18th September, the World Bamboo Day. The day is observed on 18th September to increase the awareness about bamboo globally. And also the International Red Panda Day, and is observed on the third Saturday of September month. This year it falls on 18th September, and the day raises awareness of the urgent need for conservation. In India, the red pandas are found in Sikkim. The next question is, which of the following organization has won the UNESCO King Sejong Literacy Prize 2021 under UNESCO International Literacy Prizes? The options are National Institute of Open Schooling, NIOS, the Indira Gandhi National Open University, and the Central Board of Secondary Education, and the National Council of Educational and Research Training. The correct option is A. National Institute of Open Schooling, and the takeaways are the National Institute of Open Schooling is a board of education under the Union Government of India, has won the prestigious UNESCO King Sejong Literacy Prize on the occasion of International Literacy Day 2021. An International Literacy Day is celebrated on 8 September every year, and this year's theme is History and Significance of the United Nations observance, celebrated to highlight the importance of literacy. Next question is, India is participating in the 6th exercise Peaceful Mission 2021 of SCO member states from 13th September to 25th September. And which of the following countries hosting the exercise? The options are A. Australia, B. China, C. Russia, and D. India. The correct option is C. Russia. And the Indian military contingent, comprising of all arms combined force of 200 personnel, is participating in the exercise Peaceful Mission 2021, a joint counter-terrorism exercise between the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) member states. The exercise Peaceful Mission 2021 is being hosted by Russia in the Orenburg region of southwest Russia from September 13 to September 25th. And what's the theme of the 2021 World Ozone Day? Options are A. Keep cool and carry on, the Montreal Protocol. Option B. Ozone for life, 35 years of ozone layer protection. Option C. Montreal Protocol, keeping us, our food and vaccines cool. And option D. 32 years and healing. The correct option is C. Montreal Protocol, keeping us, our food and vaccines cool. And the ozone absorbs much of sun's ultraviolet radiation, and without ozone layer, UV radiation would cause mutations in most living cells, leading to the increased incidence of skin cancer. The next question is, India's first CO2 capture plant, which extracts CO2, carbon dioxide, directly from the blast furnace gas, has been launched by which of the following companies? Options are Tata Steel, option B ONGC, option C Larsen and Toubro, and option D BHEL. Correct option is A, Tata Steel. The Tata Steel was commissioned India's first carbon capture plant which extracts CO2 directly from the blast furnace gas as with Jamshedpur works on September 14, 2021. With this achievement, Tata Steel has become the country's first steel company to adopt such a carbon capture technology. Cash is the GDP growth rate projection of the Indian economy in the calendar year 2021 as per the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. GDP is the gross domestic product. The options are 9%, 8.1%, 6.5%, and 7.2%. The correct option is D, 7.2%. The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development has pegged India's economic growth rate as follows. In its Trade and Development Report released on September 15, 2021, and the calendar year CY 2021, it's 6.2%. And in calendar year 2022, it will be 6.7%. The next question is the campaign title Shunya has been launched by which of the following organizations to promote zero pollution delivery vehicles? Options are Niti Aayog, SBI, ISRO, and IIT Madras. The correct option is A, Niti Aayog. The government think tank Niti Aayog, in collaboration with US-based Rocky Mountain Institution and Rocky Mountain Institute India, has launched a campaign named Shunya on September 15, 2021 to promote zero pollution delivery vehicles by working with consumers and industry. And the Niti Aayog is a public policy think tank of the Government of India, established with the aim to achieve sustainable development goals with cooperative federalism by fostering the involvement of state governments of India in the economic policy making. The headquarters of Niti Aayog is in New Delhi and the chairperson is the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The next question is the Government of India will host the first ever Global Buddhist Conference in November 2021 in options are Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Meghalaya. From the picture we can tell that this is from Nalanda in the state of Bihar. Option is A, Bihar. So it will be held in November 19 to November 2021 in Nalanda, Bihar. The Chief Minister of Bihar is Nitish Kumar, and the Mithila painting. It's famous for its Mithila painting and the Gol Ghar, which is a granary, and Nalanda University. So this was all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please hit on the like button and do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.